Howdy, Possum Patty here. And if you hear a strange noise in the background, that's my washing machine. I just threw in a load of laundry and I sat down and started looking through my box of goodies for my Asian themed glue book. And I have so many things I want to get into the glue book that I don't know where to start. But look at these gorgeous, gorgeous bowed blue and white napkins that Al at the Little Alien Workshop sent me from Singapore. And I was thinking about doing a center spread and just putting this in the middle and then finding a little something to put on it. But I was also looking through some things that some students gave me back when I was teaching school. And where'd it go now? One of them, oh, here's a couple of things. One of them was this pretty blue fan, and another was this Japanese origami style ladies in kimonos. Really pretty, like a card. I want to put that in there. And I've got this card from the Korean Olympics back in the 80s, I think this was. I want to put that in there somewhere. And there was this scarf from Shanghai Silk Weaving Factory. Look at the dragon on there. Gorgeous. And I just opened it up. Chinese writing on the back. That's got to go in there somewhere. And look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Huge silk scarf. It's a lot of silk there. So you know I'm going to put that silk to good use. Well, I haven't gone through this stuff in a long time. Okay, I'm going to get started here. And the first thing I'm going to do, this is my Asian themed glue book. Is I want to put this napkin in the center of the first signature. But I think I'm going to choose a different background. I found this blue paper, and I think that would look really nice. Just like this. And then I don't really want to cover too much of this up. I might find a little something to put on this page as I go along. So the very first thing I'm going to do is just, I think I use this matte medium. And just glue this paper and this napkin like that for a center fold. And then while that's drying, I can work on something else. I gotta peel off the back. And I watch people, they take a piece of tape and they stick it on one side and then pull it. Wow, that was easy, right? Okay. That's done. Get some newspaper. Well, I've been living under a rock. I did not know that YouTube was putting ads on people's videos before they become partners, before they have 1,000 subscribers, and before they have 4,000 watch hours. And I just discovered that this morning. My videos Some of my videos have ads on them, for which I'm not going to get paid, because that's their new policy. I'm just going to put a coat of matte medium over the top of this. Try not to rip it here. I've been trying to do some napkins to practice this technique. Not terribly good at it. I always get little bubbles, get little wrinkles. But I love, 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 love this napkin. My grandmother used to have some, what do they call it? Blue willow, flow blue dishes. Used to love those. You see a lot of willow trees in Chinese paintings. We have native willows here in the U.S., but the large weeping willow, I believe that does come from Asia. And I planted one in the backyard because our property is like a bog. And it's doing good, doing good. And I planted a curly willow that you can cut to make arrangements with. And then I planted some native red twig and yellow twig dogwoods. But the willow trees are because the ground is so wet. Wet, wet, wet. We have to plant things that like wet feet. Isn't this gorgeous? Well, I'm just going to put this aside to dry and go dig through the box and see what else I got in there. While that's drying, I found some things that are blue, but I'm going to cut these later. I think while the matte medium, oh, I want to show you this. A student gave this to me, you know, like 30 years ago from China. I think it's from China. Matsuzakaya. Oh, maybe this is Japanese. Look at this. It's one of those coin purses that open up. Very thick paper. Gorgeous though. I wonder how they make these. Looks like just a box, piece on the bottom. There's a seam there. And then somehow it's folded on an angle and closes up. I was thinking about putting this in this pocket. I wonder if I should put a little piece of Velcro here to make this a little tighter. It's kind of loose the way it is. I could keep that right there. I'm just going to put a half a Velcro dot. Half a Velcro dot. Down here. just to make this a little tighter. I was thinking while I had my matte medium out that I would put down some more rice paper designs. I could do that on here. I did the crane the other day, but I want to cover this white paper up. Oh, one thing I want to put down is this calendar that Elle sent me from Singapore. Lunar calendar pages. That's one thing. And another is more Kay's drawings. Thought maybe it's a page of bamboo. So this is not a centerpiece. So it's going to be two separated pages. So I think I'm going to put two different patterns. This will be some rice paper. Kay practicing her bamboo leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? And I'm going to leave it like a decal edge, I think, on that side. Then on this side, I'm going to put this calendar page. And instead of cutting it, I'm just going to, after this side dries, wrap it around and put the rest of it on this side. And then I can decorate it with some images later. Now I'm going to put some matte medium on the top. Well, I guess I better glue this down because I got it wet. Oh, this Chinese calendar paper really lays down nicely. Nope, got a wrinkle. Well, this is almost dry, and I thought I might want to put something traditional on this page. And I have this picture from an old nature storybook. And it has a Japanese woman and children in a vase. And the name of the story is The Picture on the Vase. And I was going to glue it down, but then I started reading the back. And I really liked the story on the back. The dragon found that he could no longer move about as he had done, for he was changing into a rock. Trees and plants grew on his back. He was an island, and when people looked at it, they said, "That island was once a wicked dragon." The children of the sea and the children of the land often went to the island, and there they had very happy times together. This is a story about a dragon, I guess, who ate a child. So if I put it in the sleeve, then I can have both sides preserved, and then maybe I can just like sew it on like a flap. And then underneath, I can put one more thing, and I have an idea for that. but I need to go work on that now. See you in a minute. So this is what I went to get. This is a metal vase with enamel on it, and it is from the 1940s, occupied Japan after World War II. My grandmother went there because my step-grandfather was stationed in Japan after the war, and she got to go over, and she brought back 2 of these vases. Now, they're in pretty sad shape. They're all kind of dented and dinged and banged up because they weren't very well taken care of, I guess. They're in a house with 6 kids for many, 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 many years. But now I have them. There's 2 of them. I have both of them in my cabinet, and now I'm taking care of them so they don't get banged up any more than what they are. And so that's the story of my vase from Japan. And I got special permission from the Glue Book Fairy to sew in this acetate pocket with the vase story on it, and I've left it so that you can read part of the story on the back. And then I put a picture of the vase, one of the vases, and I just wrote, "Vase from occupied Japan, 1940s, brought back by Grandma Angela." So it's an acetate now, so get some glare. And what I'd like to do, since this was a story about a dragon, is put a little dragon up here in the corner. But I don't have one right now. So that might get glued in later. And on the back, because we're in Japan right now, I want to cover up these stitching. And I got this real pretty green. And this magazine about Yamato, Drummers of Japan. This is a really awesome group. We saw them at like a renewable energy conference, and it's like a little sampling of their performance. And then we went to a full performance in Pennsylvania. Awesome, awesome drumming group. My goodness, so much energy. And the book has a lot of things about Japan that I can cut out and put in here. Look at this. And in the back it shows them at different festivals and things, planting rice and things like that. Awesome group. So I think what I'm going to do for this page is fussy cut this guy in the middle out, where it says Yamato, and just glue him down there on that page. So I'm going to go do that right now. Well, I know exactly what I want to put next to this from this magazine, and where is it? This. I want to put her there. I'm going to fussy cut her out and put her on this page. Now this is rocking out Japanese style. This group has like so much energy. They are so fun to watch. Kind of like the river dance of Japanese culture, I guess. Old world instruments, new world energy. Just glue her down. She's going to overlap a little bit. I'm going to have to trim her off after. I didn't cut in there because I was afraid I was going to cut her braids. Trim this off. Okay, I can always add more to these pages later. And I do want to add a dragon on this page or something else on this side, but I'm going to leave this as a middle spread, I think. Or I guess it doesn't matter, huh? And let's see. I know what I'm going to add here, but I'm not going to do it right now because I got to go make some meatballs for dinner. I found this panda that my friend drew, and that needs to go here. Same leaves. That's going to go there. So let's see. We'll leave that there for now. And have to come up with something else for there. Oh, and on this page, I was thinking maybe of cutting her out, putting her there. So I'm going to leave that there. And then I need something, or she can go on this page. And wishing everybody happy junk journaling. Bye-bye now.